And Riley.
We wanted to hop on today. We know it's getting close to Christmas time. We know we've bombarded you with holiday gift guides and what to look at, what to buy, what to look out for. Today, we really wanted to break down our products and talk about the ingredients that we always reference. So I know a lot of times we'll talk about a product, we'll talk about why it's great for you and some of the ingredients in it, but we never really talk about what's so great about that particular ingredient and why we chose it for that product. And so Riley here had a great idea to come on and discuss those with you guys and then kind of do the reverse and talk about the ingredient and then the products that you can find those in. And so we're going to dive into that today.
Yes. So we picked a couple of our common ingredients that are found in a lot of our products. And one of the first ones that we were going to talk about was our Kaolin, which is found in our dry shampoo. It is found in our face masks. It really helps absorb excess oil, which is why it's great for your hair. It's great for your skin. Yes, as Monica has the dry shampoo.
Trying to get the lighting right, guys.
This is like one of my favorite products. I love this shampoo. We also have it in a lighter color for blondes, and it smells amazing.
It does. It smells great. It works great. I know a lot of people use the dry shampoo too, just as a volume powder, because I know it's really trendy right now to get like those texturizing powders, but they can be filled with kind of like iffy ingredients. So this dry shampoo can double as both. I'll put the powder out a little bit so you guys can see the consistency. Ooh, that lighting's a little difficult. Sorry, guys. But you kind of get the idea. It's a powder rather than like an aerosol spray or things like that. And that clay, as Riley mentioned, that's found inside of it helps to absorb those oils. They help to not irritate your scalp because as a natural clay, it's not going to like work as some crazy ingredient might that you're throwing on your skin. So it should be a lot easier, a lot more gentle on your scalp, just like, and I guess a testimony to that would be that it's also in our face masks. So that goes to show you that it is a good product for your skin, for your scalp, for just your body in general. We're not throwing like just a random powder on there to absorb those oils.
And it's awesome for that face mask as well because it does allow for a light exfoliation. So that mask is great for getting all the dirt out of your pores, getting off that excess oil, as well as, helping any sort of dry skin because it does have a little bit of exfoliation to it. So it is a great ingredient to have.
It is. And again, that's the kaolin clay that's found in both our mask and our dry shampoo. I know a lot of times you hear people say clay masks or clay this or clay that. So I feel like it's important to note like what that actually is, why it's used, why it's important. That way you can get a better understanding of what you're putting on your skin. So it's not just like a broad general, like it's clay, like charcoal or things like that.
Yeah.
Now you really know that when it says like a clay mask or purifying clays, like what exactly that is.
Yeah. Another ingredient that we wanted to talk about is aloe vera. And we have a ton of products with aloe vera in it. We literally have aloe vera gel as Monica is holding up.
So good. Such a great alternative if you don't happen to have like an aloe vera plant or things like that. This gel is amazing. People buy it all the time. It has so many uses. And the fact that we sell it like on its own as a gel should tell you what a great ingredient it is and why people are constantly using it. There's so many uses for it. For hydration, you can put it on your scalp as a treatment. You can put it on your hair as a hydrating treatment. Put it on your skin to help with inflammation. Of course, if you have a sunburn, you can use the aloe vera.
It's a must-have in the beach bag.
Absolutely. It's so good.
And
there's that.
Go ahead, Monica.
Sorry. No, I know sometimes we have this issue when we do these dual ones. There's a little bit of a lag, but I just wanted to show you guys too at the bottom. It even says cooling, moisturizing, and hydrating. And that just goes to show again all the different uses it can have. And we do have aloe vera in a lot of our products.
We have it in our like body washes. Our eye cream is a popular one. Our anti-aging face cream, our tanners. So you're going to get, a really awesome hydration from aloe vera alone being in these ingredients.
I think a big thing too, we've talked about before is when you read the ingredient list on the back of a product and the very first thing is water, you're always like, Well, how much of these other products or like other ingredients are actually in the product? A lot of these, the first ingredient is aloe instead of water, which I think is amazing. So like, for instance, let me pull one out. I think it's this one. Yeah. Also, our face mask, the very first ingredient is aloe vera. So that goes again to attest to how hydrating this is, because for an ingredient list, whatever the most ingredient in that product is going to be the first thing listed. So with this being the first thing, aloe vera, that's telling you that aloe is one of the first, if not the most used ingredient in that product.
We have a comment saying, I use that aloe as a hair mask, so hydrating.
Yes.
That's an awesome way to use the aloe vera gel. It has so many purposes, and that's a great one for your hair as well.
Absolutely. I use it all the time for the exact same thing, even just like a gentle hydration, because it's not a heavy hydrator, whereas like you may want to use a cream or an oil for hair or for even your skin. Sometimes when my skin just feels like it needs a natural hydrator, like as a base, I'll go in with the aloe gel, and it's so helpful.
And your scalp too. Like it really is so great for anything on your body.
Absolutely. I love that gel.
Another one is lavender, which a lot of our products do have the lavender scent, but we also use lavender just as an ingredient alone.
We do use lavender. All of our fragrances or all of our scents to all of our products are never synthetic. They're always essential oil blends. Or it comes from the property of the ingredient itself. So like, for instance, our dry shampoo actually has lavender in it, and it smells slightly like lavender. That is due to the lavender oil inside of it. So it's not going to be a fake scent. Same thing with our deodorant. So it's a lavender deodorant. It's not from like a fake synthetic fragrance. It is from the lavender oil itself. So I think it's really great.
And lavender is so great for the skin. It helps reduce acne. It will help control outbreaks, as well as hydrate your skin. Really helps with any sort of irritation that you might be, having. So yeah, the face mask is a great one as well. Tons of our products have lavender in it.
Yeah, honestly, so many. And I do want to note too that like all of these products, the reason they have similar ingredients are because we find these ingredients to be most useful. We're not just using whatever for whatever product. We use the blends we use, and our president finds particular formulas based off of what she thinks is best for the skin. So she puts a lot of time and effort into formulating these products. The thought into the ingredients it's a very thought out process. It's not like a just general, like what can we throw together to make it somewhat effective? Like our president spends a lot of time trying to make sure these formulas are not only effective, but also good for your skin in terms of like what it's going to actually do. So the reason this mask is so useful is because of the ingredients in it. It's not that it's just a clay mask. It's more so that all the ingredients put together are going to create what we hope is the best effect for your skin. And that's how most of our products are.
Yes. Lavender is also really great for anti-aging and help prevent lines and wrinkles. So that's always a plus. It's in our Glowing and Radiant face oil, which is my personal favorite. It smells so good. It has that like slight hint of lavender in it. It's never too overwhelming. I feel like lavender, if you're not super into like florally scents, you might be kind of steered away from it, but I feel like it's a very like neutral hints of lavender in our products.
Absolutely. And I think that's a good point to make, because we do have a lot of people ask for our lavender citrus body wash and our lavender citrus foaming face wash, whether like, do you smell more of the lavender or do you smell more of the citrus? And we feel like it's a pretty even blend. Again, since none of our stuff is synthetic, it's not going to be overpowering or like we're trying to make that scent stand out. It's more so that that's just slightly more of the ingredient we use or more of the oil that we use. And so you'll get more hints of it, but it's never, none of our products I feel have an overwhelming scent to them or an overwhelming like excess.
It's like just enough. You're like, all right, it smells good, but you're not like, okay, I'm literally just myself in scent. And you're going to tell when I walk into the room.
Excuse me.
You're good. Let's see. Another ingredient we want to talk about was the Calendula, which is another one that is super common in our products. And one of them would be our oil control moisturizer, our face wash, our facial scrub. This Calendula is a flower, in case you're wondering. I'm just like saying this and you have no idea what I'm talking about. It helps clear out any excess dirt on your skin, any toxins, prevent acne breakouts. So it's a really great flower in your products. And let's see, which ones do we have? We actually have a comment from when we were talking about lavender. She said, "This is weird, but I sometimes use the dry shampoo in our golden doodle to freshen up her fur." And that's a great way to use it as well. It's not only just for your hair, you can use it for your dog's hair. And it smells so, so good. Honestly, I should probably try it on my dog because he has been out in the backyard and needs some serious help. So with the Calendula, it's also in our body scrubs, which I have right here. I have one of them. I have the coffee body scrub, which if you guys haven't tried it, I highly, highly suggest. It smells amazing. We have 2 scents. The one I have right here is the coffee and sugar body scrub. We also have it in peppermint tea tree. I have the coffee one highlighted on Amazon right now, so you can see this is exactly what I'm looking at. Seriously smells so good, you guys. Again, with that Calendula being in the body scrub, it's going to help clear out the dirt in your skin. On top of, obviously, it's a scrub, so it's going to be amazing for exfoliation and hydrating. I think a lot of exfoliating scrubs will leave you just super dry, and this does a great job of hydrating your skin on top of exfoliating it. Because it has a bunch of essential oils in it. And you can literally just use this scrub, hop out of the shower, and you're good to go. Usually I have to like lather in lotion after using a body scrub because I'm just so dried out. But this one leaves me so hydrated. Smells amazing. And this actually leads me to another ingredient that I wanted to share with you guys. Obviously, this is our coffee and sugar scrub, but coffee is one of our ingredients that we use in our products as well. Aside from this one, we have our coffee bean eye cream that we talked about earlier. It's so amazing, you guys. That one is definitely like a fan favorite. Coffee just has so many great benefits alone. It's a natural anti-aging ingredient, so it's super helpful underneath those eyes. And I think we have Monica back here.
Oh, sorry about that, guys. I lost connection for a minute, but I'm back.
We're happy to have you back. We were just talking about coffee ingredients, and I was just talking about the amazing scrub that we have and highlighting the benefits of coffee in the scrub and in the eye cream. It being really great for anti-aging. So underneath your eyes, it's going to help with fine lines and wrinkles, as well as brighten up that area as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that's exactly why we use it in the coffee bean eye cream. I think a lot of times we get questions about whether or not it helps with dark circles. It's not necessarily meant to help with dark circles as much as it is just to help with general brightness around the eyes. So the caffeine will work with your skin and will help just, again, brighten that area. And brightening comes from moisturization, from hydration, from just the overall benefits being like used in such a focalized area. As you guys know, a lot of other products actually nowadays have caffeine in them for like your under eye areas. And it's because of that brightening. It'll help depuff. It'll help just like decrease those fine lines. And again, help bring out your eyes to add like an overall moisturization to it. So it's really helpful.
Amazing. And another thing is, for both, it helps break down cellulite, so that I was mentioning that body scrub, perfect for all over. Like it's packed with vitamin B3, which is what helps so many factors in the cellulite as well.
Absolutely. I remember when people used to always recommend using like coffee scrubs, like DIY coffee scrubs for like cellulite or to help with like just the general like evening out of like you're on your legs or things like that. If you really just want to like even out the skin tone or things like that, people find that really helpful.
Yes, definitely. So we talked about Kaolin, aloe vera, lavender, calendula, coffee. The last thing that we wanted to talk about with you guys is our Shea Butter. We have a ton of products as well with Shea Butter in it. It's super, super hydrating. Like I am in love with Shea Butter alone. It's in our tanners, it's in our oil control, our eye cream again. So you're going to help with those fine lines from the coffee and then hydrate your skin as well. Yeah, Monica's got all of them.
As you can tell, I love Shea Butter as well. So. But no, it's such a great ingredient, and I feel it's such a great product to add to any of your arsenal. So like any point in your beauty routine, throwing shea butter in there, I feel is going to be useful, whether it's hydrating your skin, whether it's helping even with the self tanner. I feel like we get a lot of questions about our self tanner. While it is a self tanning lotion, it's a lotion as well. Like it's going to help make you tanner, but it's also going to hydrate. And I think that is important as well, because a lot of times you have to level up with your hydration before you tan or before you use like synthetic dyes and tanner. Yeah. This is not going to do that. Like it has the hydrating benefits within the lotion itself, which is amazing. So you don't have to like lather on a bunch of moisturizer afterwards. This alone is such a good moisturizer while also giving you that glow that you want. So I think that's important. As Riley said, it's also in our oil control and in our coffee bean. I love both of these. I use them daily. This is such a good, like everyday daily moisturizer because I feel it helps even out like any oily spots or like your T-zone, but it also gives you the good moisture that you need. Whereas sometimes I feel like lightweight moisturizers don't really like hydrate your skin because of the shea butter and a lot of the other ingredients in this, that's not going to happen. This is such a great, just day-to-day.
I love that oil control moisturizer and the eye cream. The eye cream is probably like one of my top 3 favorite products that we have. Absolutely. I use that one morning and night, and it is amazing. You guys definitely need to try that one out.
Absolutely. And I know a lot of people use it, even like makeup artists a lot of times I hear use this cream just because it creates such a good like moisturized under eye area. Yeah. So you don't have to worry about like creases or any like dry spots coming out for like a cleaner finish. People will use this with makeup along with our oils. So it's really cool.
And I did want to highlight, as we briefly talked about the self tanner, it is 13% off on Amazon right now. So definitely check that out while you can. We have some great sales going on Amazon. So
absolutely, no, take advantage of that. We know that with Christmas right around the corner, it's hard to guarantee, you know, shipments or if your products are going to get there in time. Yeah. With Amazon, as we mentioned last week, if you have Amazon Prime, you should still be able to get products in time for Christmas. If you order right now with Amazon Prime, a lot of our products are Prime listed. So I feel like that's really helpful. It's an easy process. It's easy to take advantage of if you do have that account. And they will arrive before Christmas if you do have Amazon Prime and use those Prime listings. So I feel like that's really helpful. We know Christmas is just a couple days away. So
it came up so quick.
I know. I feel like it came so fast this year.
Yeah, definitely. Well, if you guys have any other questions about ingredients, please feel free to reach out to us. I know a lot of the times you'll pick up a bottle and you look at the back and you're like, I have no idea what any of this means. And that has been our mission, to be, you know, using ingredients that you can read, you know what it is. You can see shea butter and be like, okay, I understand what that is.
Yeah, exactly.
Aloe vera, I know what that is. But if you ever have a question on anything or what it does or how it benefits you for your skin, your hair, your body, anything, please feel free to reach out to us. Also follow us. I think it's in the corner somewhere. We're on here all the time. So if you miss us this time, you can always catch us in the next one.
Absolutely. Stay tuned. Follow us. You will get those updates for when we are going to be live again, whatever we're going to be discussing. And as Riley said, if you ever have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, message us. We'll be more than happy to respond and answer to the best of our ability. And if we can't find the answer, we will always help you find it.
Yes.
And maybe we'll learn something too. So we're always happy to help.
We're always open to new things.
Always.
Well, thanks for having on here with me, Monica.
Thank you so much for having me, Riley. I hope you guys have an amazing holiday week. The rest of 2020. Enjoy.
Yes, thank you. Almost over, guys.
I know it's been a crazy year, so it's coming to a close, guys.
Yes, finally. All right, we'll see you guys next time. Happy holidays.